We started out with 13 colonies. We became 50 states. What's wrong with 13 colonies? 13 seems like plenty. We were already bigger than England and France put together, but we got greedy. We couldn't take the hint from God. God put mountain ranges, rivers, to indicate those are different countries. The Grand Tetons, the Mississippi, the Rockies, natural borders. Europe knew. Europe's the same size as us, made a bunch of different countries, because they understood every 700 miles, people have a different personality. Do you think Hungary and Scotland have less in common than Utah and New Jersey?
Political division in the United States, a topic ripe for contemplation, satire, and even humor. Colin Quinn, known especially for being Saturday Night Live's Weekend Update host, but he's an author, a wit, a stand-up comic, known also for his comedy specials, all done in a pure, authentic style that only a real New Yorker can deliver. Colin's now starring in his latest one-man show. It's called Red State, Blue State. In it, he takes on Washington and lays bare what he says are the absurdities, hypocrisies, and calamities on both sides of the political divide, and we're delighted to have him with us now on Metro Focus. It's nice to have you here with us.
Thanks, good to be on.
There's a lot I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
But here's my struggle. I need you to help me with it, because oftentimes I'll have somebody who's doing a show, and I'll say, okay, here's the show you're doing, and I'll give a sentence or two to sort of encapsulate it.
Right.
But I'm kind of struggling figuring, how would you describe this show if somebody said to you, hey man, I saw you on Broadway again. Yeah, what's this one about?
This one's about how far we fall and basically as a, as an idea, which was a great idea of compromise, but it really just deteriorates like everything else. Maybe it's about how everything falls apart, you know what I mean? So it's basically trying to say, hey guys, we're really gonna head for a civil war soon, so people better stop behaving the way they're behaving, because unless you want to go to war, then let's do it, because it's gonna happen.
It's interesting how much of humor is derived from conflict.
Yeah, it's all from conflict.
Yeah, conflict. There's truth. You look to truth in humor, and you talk here about, we are the United States of America. We were founded. It's a democracy, and a democracy has to be founded on compromise. Democracy can't exist without the notion of compromise, and yet compromise has become sort of an anathema here in our society. So you're kind of looking at this and finding humor, in the idea that, boy, can we even consider ourselves united anymore?
Right. I mean, humor is supposed to say what you think is obvious to everybody, and they go, "Oh yeah, of course that's true." You know what I mean? Like most good jokes. You're like, "Oh, of course I know that."
Right. We might be thinking it.
You came out with it, but it's in your subconscious. And the minute they say, you go, "Yeah, of course."
Red State, Blue State. And in the theater, you are essentially targeting for your humor both sides of the aisle.
Yeah, both sides of the aisle,
What sort of reaction are you getting from the audiences?
So far, it's great. I mean, so far they're laughing everywhere I want them to laugh. Mm-hmm. And I think people understand that, I could never consider myself ideologically aligned with any party, just because I just can't imagine anybody's not filled with their hypocrisy and their part in what's happening right now. And most people I know believe that it's the right is destroying the country, or the people that I know on the conservative believe the left is destroying the country. And they both believe that with all their hearts and souls.
How do you think, and this is a little bit philosophical, but I want to ask you in terms of your humor.
Yeah.
How do you think humor like yours can get people to come to grips with the notion of, all right, I might disagree with someone, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I have to destroy them, or that they have to be an evil person if we don't agree?
I don't think it can. I think people are just...
You think we're that far along a terrible road?
I think we've always been like this. It's just, I believe social media just took it to a new tribal level, a new vigilantism and tribalism. Social media, somehow they enhance those instincts in us. So, I don't believe there is. I believe we're going to have a civil war. But hopefully something will happen before then where we get perspective. You always hope nobody wants to see a civil war. But
I want to mention to people, this is a very funny show, right? You and I are having
Yeah,
sounds like a very serious discussion and,
Right.
and deep and philosophical, but it's a very, very
thanks.
funny show.
It's funny. I mean, I make sure I get laughs all the way through, or I feel uncomfortable.
Why do you think people are willing to laugh when in some ways they're laughing at themselves?
Yeah, they're laughing at themselves and just laughing at the human condition that we're all, you know what I mean? We're all capable. I mean, I'm happy when somebody I don't like goes down, gets taken down, just like anybody else. You know what I mean? It's the human condition. I don't want to be like that. I want to be like, oh, people are happy when other people get taken down. Yeah, people like myself. Everybody is,
Is the audience in New York, do they react differently from the audience in other parts of the country where you've done the show?
Oh, when I've done, this show's just been in New York for the most part, but I've done variations and another show and in other parts of the country, they're very, they're like New York only from their side, where they're like, okay, where's this going? Like when people sense you're disrespecting them in New York or in Missouri or wherever, they still have they're still human beings. Like, okay, what's going on here?
You got one part of the show that I thought was fascinating, where you talk about, okay, I got a solution here. City-states.
City-states, yeah.
The ancient Greek city-states.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, city-states being like Sparta and Athens, like they were both Greece, but they knew they had nothing in common. Because Sparta was jocks and Athens was, verbal kind of nerds. So they would only get together when Persia invaded, then unite.
They would
That's what
unite
we do.
then.
Otherwise, they wanted nothing to do with each other.
Do you think that's what we should be?
Yeah.
I mean, and
City-states of
delineated
America.
how? By geography? By inclination?
United City-States of America. Well, delineated by maybe cities, suburbs, and rural. Because it seems more like that's the way it is. It's not really red states, blue states. It's more like city, suburb, rural have different mentalities and personalities. Because I always say like I say in the show, in a real democracy, you should be able to live in a dictatorship if you want to. Because some people don't want their voices heard. They want to be told what to do and keep their head down and move forward. So there's different types of personalities out there.
We mentioned at the very beginning of this conversation, we talked about how much of humor is derived from conflict.
Yeah.
And yet you were saying to me just before we went on that I said to you, there's a wealth of material out there for comics now with all the conflict that's going on. But you were saying yet with all that out there, there's been a constriction, sort of a limiting of what you all can be talking about?
It's amazing. Well, of course, because now everybody's on high alert about everything, especially since everyone's got a trail of what they've said over the years. So now everyone's like, do I want this to go out? Because you're not just speaking, like in the old days, you'd speak at a comedy club and everybody just be there in that moment. But now you speak at a comedy club, half those people are the media. They're their own media. Everybody's got a phone that can record, tape you and record you. So it's like you're performing every night for 100 TV stations.
And are you thinking that sometimes on stage?
Oh, yeah.
Is there a kind of a governor in your mind saying, should I be saying this right now?
Of course. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's only human nature to go, all right, here it goes. And then, you're still going to do comedians want to get the laugh. So we say whatever we want to say eventually, even though we know this is a mistake. You want that laugh.
I'm going to say that because it's going to get me a laugh. You're on stage for 80 minutes. And stage for 80 minutes. There's no prompter up there. You don't have any notes in your hand.
Right.
You've done, I mentioned Saturday Night Live. You're working off a script that you helped to write, but you're working off a script. How difficult is that for you in terms of being a performer?
Working for 80 minutes by yourself, you mean? Well, but I'm used to it. I mean, for stand-ups, it's less difficult than anybody else because that's what we do our whole lives.
Right.
You're always by yourself on stage with a crowd for at least an hour. So that's all life. You know what I mean? That's just a stand-up life.
Wow. I got to tell you, I've always believed that one of the values, great values of comedy, is it kind of holds a mirror up to us, to society. Give us a chance to look at ourselves and maybe better understand ourselves. And I got to tell you, what you're doing now, Red State, Blue State, is a marvelous opportunity for all of us to hold a mirror up while we're laughing, by the way.
Including myself, yeah.
Yeah, while we're laughing, but to hold a mirror up, and that's pretty good and pretty valuable.
Thank you.
Colin, it's always good to see you. Thank you so much, and good luck with the show.
Thank you.